hello out there, wherever you are. As for me, well, I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for the first time and wanted to stay somewhere in the city. Toronto being one of the largest cities in the world, staying somewhere is kind of expensive in the city. So what I did was I did one of my favorite pastimes, which is I go on to Priceline. And Priceline, if you're not familiar, and I'm not a compensated endorser by any stretch, but if you're not familiar, Priceline has this fun thing where you basically can gamble on what hotel room you get. So they had something called like a price breaker or express deal, and it was a choice of one of 3 hotels in Toronto that you paid, instead of paying the rate that it was for that evening, you pay significantly less per night. So I decided to take that gamble, and my winning selection was the Hyatt Regency Toronto. So here for one night, going to show you the room, going to show you what it's all about. It's funny, when I put in the directions first, and when I told people and asked where I was staying, I kept saying Park Hyatt. So when I put in directions, I went for Park Hyatt. Park Hyatt exists in Toronto. It's about 2 miles away, so I ended up just scrambling around the city till I got to the actual correct hotel. But I'm in the Hyatt Regency Toronto. We're going to check out the room, we're going to see how it looks, and see if it's a good stay, and I'll let you know in the morning. But let's go get into it on Tom Was Here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Dan Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
Okay, we're staying in 1041. I think that's what that says. Hyatt Regency, Toronto. Let's go see what it's all about. This is the lobby of where I'm staying here at the Hyatt Regency. It is very nice, very big, very cool. But yeah, it's a nice hotel. Nice hotel for sure. I like the big screen of the Olympics down here for absolutely no one to watch. I don't know if it was planned out by all these downtown buildings, but this is in the waiting for the elevator, and just right through the cracks there, you can see the CN Tower. Like that's either strategically placed or just, I don't know, very cool though. 1040, 1042, 1044. Wait, is it this side? Maybe it's this. No, that's 1038. I'm so confused. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, I'm in a little, like, closet, basically. All right. 1041. Not at all confusing. All right. Hey. Here's the digs. All right. Let's see what we got here. We'll get a first look thing going. Okay, a full-length mirror is provided inside this closet. Okay. Got that. We got thing. Check the bathroom here. Okay. Nice. Not bad. This is just me coming in at face value to see what's doing in here. Never stayed at a Hyatt, so can't speak for other Hyatts by any stretch. You do get free water, coffee, and tea in your room, which is really cool. Has a fridge. I have to go run down and grab some stuff. Not a bad view. I mean, it's a rooftop, but you can see out in the street. You can see out in these buildings here. So not like a top-end view by any stretch. I wonder what they're building here. Probably another hotel. But still nice room. Small. I mean, not small. It's appropriately sized. It's just, I like the TV, like sunken into the wall there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that is the Hyatt Regency, or Hyatt Regency Toronto. Bed looks nice. Is it worth a hop on? Let's see. It's been a full day. It has been a day, folks. It's been a day. That's not bad. The sheets seem a little bit more rough, actually, compared to a Holiday Inn Express, considering that the Hyatt Regency here is significantly more expensive than a Holiday Inn Express. But yeah, look, I don't mind it. I wanted to stay in the city because I wanted to be able to get to places, so that's cool. But not bad. Not a bad stay. I can deal with it for one night. It's nice. I'll take it. Do want to show off the nighttime view from the hotel room. Very cool. Nice, not necessarily floor to ceiling windows, but still pretty nice. Pretty nice. And I'm on the, not on like the bigger city side, but still, it's a pretty nice view. I'm on the 10th floor, 1041. So, you know, you get a nice view of the city from the 10th floor. It's not necessarily something that, you know, I'm sure a higher floor would be nicer. And I think the other side would actually be better, but, you know, no complaints. This is a pretty solid view. Yeah, Toronto feels very, you know, New York-like as far as the Canadian New York. There is a, you get a large contingent of people, all types. It's pretty crazy in this apartment over here. You can like see in like every apartment. I mean, I don't know. I guess people like that. I don't know. It's very strange. But yeah, they're doing some new construction over here. But all in all, it's a pretty nice view. Yeah. So I just want to show you what that looks like at night, because it's really, really cool looking. And I would say it's a pretty solid stay. It's kind of very centrally located, not far from CN Tower, not far from the harbor. So they're walking distance to those. Granted that you want to do that. Now, of course, I ended up walking from the Hockey Hall of Fame to the CN Tower, then back to the Hockey Hall of Fame where I parked, then back to the hotel, only to find out I could have walked to the CN Tower and could have checked in earlier. But what are you going to do? But it's 10 o'clock, so I mean, people are still out and about. Is it kind of like a New York thing where like the city never sleeps, where like people are up at walking around late night at, you know, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.? I don't know. I like the train. Very cool. Very, very cool view. It's checkout day. Only stayed one night here in the Hyatt Regency. Very nice room. Very nice location. The night view was pretty spectacular, but I think it would be even greater if you were on the opposite side where like the CN Tower and all that stuff is. But still a very nice, cool city view here. The Wi-Fi is a little spotty. It kept cutting in and out from what I had noticed. You know, I brought a PlayStation Portal along to play some NCAA 25. I was curious to see how that would work. I stayed in a couple different hotels this week, neither of which the Wi-Fi worked. So, the Wi-Fi worked for PlayStation Portal, that is. Like I said, it was hit or miss here. But cool, they do give you water, coffee, and tea for free, and they will always bring up more, they said, should they accommodate you. You can also park in the building as well. They have their own parking garage, which, you know, considering its location is great, and understandably so, versus parking somewhere else. But yeah, Hyatt Regency Toronto. It's a nice stay. I don't know if I was happy to pay the price I paid on Priceline. I wouldn't want to pay full price for such a thing, but I'm happy with the night combinations, what it was. Bed was comfortable. The sheets weren't as comfortable as the other hotel that I stayed on my trip, which surprisingly was a Holiday Inn Express of all places. But they worked. I crashed out pretty hard. I had a full day walking around Toronto. But that'll wrap it up for the Hyatt Regency Toronto. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you like to support me on Patreon, like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Fan, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, Arena Club, Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. All those links are in the description below. But when it comes to the Hyatt Regency, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, I can officially say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.